Bahr here with the Valley Solutions team and HomeSmart. And today I have Travis Schmidt with me from Fairway Mortgage. Today I wanted to ask Travis, what are some of the common things? We all know that the market is just crazy. It's hard to find buyers' properties, but I was just curious, what are some of the things that common questions that you're being asked by either agents or buyers that would just be helpful to other agents out there?
You know what, that's a great question. I'm going to say the number one question I'm getting right now is with appraisal waivers, because there's an appraisal contingency waiver that you guys, on the realtor side are dealing with. There's also something called a property inspection waiver, which is something completely different, even though it sounds the same, that we deal with on our side, which is the lending side. Property inspection waiver on your side would be the contingency where if the house isn't appraised, you can back out and get your earnest money back, or something along those lines, where the inspection waiver on my end basically says that the lender is not requiring an appraisal to move forward and close the deal. So when you're going in and making an offer saying, hey, I'm going to waive my appraisal contingency, it doesn't mean that the lender's not ordering appraisal. And I think that's the biggest misconception here, is some agents have been coming to me saying, hey, why are you ordering appraisal? We waive the appraisal contingency.
Right. And
it's because it's different, right? So you gotta understand, you're waiving contingency, I'm waiving the actual right to get an appraisal.
Okay, so in order though for that even to be an option, doesn't the borrower have to put down at least 20%?
Yes, there are requirements. I mean, I've seen property inspection waivers with as little as 15% down. So it's kind of those ranges. I've never seen anything less than that. So I think like the benchmark is going to be about 15%. But the other thing you have to consider, I get the question, oh, hey, my borrower's putting 20% down. I've had situations where I'm putting 50% down. Why do we need an appraisal? I heard about these. You also have to understand that when we're entering the purchase price and assumed appraised value from the beginning, the automated underwriting system has to have enough data to agree with that value, right? So if you have a borrower that's bidding way over, there's a good chance no matter how much money you're putting down, we're not gonna get an inspection waiver because it's too far over. So the market's just tough right now. But again, I've seen them happen. So it's just something that you gotta ask your lender, hey, did we get this? But assume every transaction is gonna have an appraisal, regardless of you waiving your appraisal contingency, and then obviously the lender can let you know if we get one.
Is there a way to look up that address before we even write the contract, or is that tough?
Yeah, so this is where it gets really tough, right? Because the automated underwriting system needs to know the property address and all the data, plus what the contract was accepted for. So there's some information we need from the contract. Now again, I guess we could enter it and run it, but in that scenario, if we don't get accepted, the lender's canceling at that whole entire contract and starting a whole new file. Again, if it's something that we need to be competitive on, I mean, I'm sure we could probably, pull some strings from time to time.
Great information. Okay, thanks.
You're very welcome. Thank you.